Picture a steaming bowl of white rice. The gentle steam rises, carrying a subtle aroma that feels both comforting and familiar. It's a sight that's almost universal, found in kitchens and dining tables all around the world. It looks so simple and pure, just tiny white grain, soft and fluffy, waiting to be eaten. But don't let its simplicity fool you. There's more to this bowl than meets the eye. Most of us see rice every day, at the dinner table, tucked inside a sushi roll, or mixed into a spicy stir-fry. It's a staple food for billions of people, a quiet companion to countless meals and a foundation for so many cuisines. But have you ever paused to wonder how that perfect bowl of rice actually got there? What path did it travel before landing on your plate? What's the story behind each tiny grain? Each one has a journey that starts long before it ever reaches your kitchen. It's a question that might seem easy at first. After all, rice is everywhere, so it must be simple, right? Rice comes from a plant, sure. Those green stalks swaying in the fields are the beginning of the story. But if you look closer, the journey is much bigger and more complex than you might think. It's a story that stretches across continents, cultures, and centuries. Rice farming is a mix of hard work, smart science, and clever machines. Farmers use their knowledge, passed down through generations, and combine it with the latest technology to grow and harvest rice efficiently. Millions of people work together to bring rice from muddy fields all the way to your kitchen. From planting and tending the crops, to harvesting, processing, and transporting, it's a massive team effort. This journey is both old and new. Rice has been cultivated for thousands of years, shaping civilizations and feeding families for generations. Yet, today's rice farming also relies on drones, machines, and scientific breakthroughs. Farmers have grown rice for thousands of years, but today's harvests use amazing technology. From planting by hand in muddy fields to using drones that monitor crops from above, the process has evolved dramatically. In this essay, we'll follow rice from the moment it sprouts in wet fields, through the careful tending and harvesting, to the packaging plants, and finally to the shelves at your local store. Each step is a blend of tradition and innovation. So, next time you scoop rice onto your plate, remember, behind each grain is a story of land, people, and machines working together. It's a story of patience, teamwork, and ingenuity, all coming together to create something so simple, yet so essential for our daily lives. Rice doesn't start in a dry place. In fact, its journey begins in fields that look more like shallow lakes than farmland. These vast, glistening stretches of water are the perfect home for one of the world's most important crops. Rice loves water, lots of it. Unlike many other grains, rice thrives when its roots are submerged, soaking up the moisture it needs to grow. Farmers carefully plant rice seeds or young seedlings in these special fields, which are called paddies. The process is often done by hand, with each seedling placed in neat rows to give it the best chance to grow. These paddies are covered in a thin layer of water, just enough to keep the soil wet and the plants happy. The water acts like a protective blanket, keeping the temperature steady and the soil soft. The water doesn't just help rice grow, it also keeps away most weeds that can't survive in such wet conditions. This gives rice a big advantage and helps it grow strong and healthy. Every day, farmers walk through the fields, sometimes barefoot, feeling the mud between their toes as they check the water level. It's a daily ritual that's crucial for the crop's success. If there's too little water, the plants can dry out quickly under the hot sun, and their growth will slow or even stop. But if there's too much water, the roots can't breathe, and they may rot, causing the plants to weaken or die. It's a delicate balance that requires constant attention. To manage this, farmers use small gates and a network of ditches to add or drain water as needed. By opening or closing these gates, they can control the water level with surprising precision. This careful, balancing act is a skill passed down through generations. Older farmers teach younger ones how to read the fields, understand the weather, and respond to the needs of the rice. Rice plants begin as tiny, delicate shoots poking up through the water. At this stage, they are fragile and need protection from pests and disease. As the weeks go by, the rice grows taller, and their bright green leaves rise above the water's surface, reaching for the sun. Farmers must stay vigilant, watching for bugs and diseases that can quickly spread in the warm, wet environment. Sometimes a single pest can threaten an entire field. Today, technology helps. Drones fly overhead and sensors monitor the fields, giving farmers real-time information about plant health, water levels, and even soil nutrients. With these modern tools, farmers can spot problems early and take action before they get out of hand, ensuring the rice grows tall, healthy, and strong. After several months of careful tending, the fields transform. The lush green paddies slowly turn golden as the rice ripens under the sun, signaling that harvest time is approaching. The rice plants, now heavy with grains, bend gracefully in the breeze. Their golden heads sway gently, a sign that they are full and ready. This is the first sign that harvest time is near, a reward for months of hard work, patience, and the perfect balance of water and care. How do farmers know when it's time to harvest rice? They look for special signs. The green leaves of the rice plant slowly turn yellow. The heads of rice, called panicles, bend down as they fill with grains. If you press a grain between your fingers, it feels hard, not soft. Farmers walk through the fields, touching and checking the rice. Some use simple tools to test the dryness of the grains. Others use mobile apps or sensors that tell them when the rice is ready. Timing is everything. Harvesting too soon or too late can ruin the crop. Rice fields can be huge, sometimes stretching for miles. Farmers talk to each other, sharing what they see. If a big storm is coming, they might harvest early to save the crop. If the weather is calm, they wait for the perfect moment. This careful watch helps make sure the rice is top quality. Each grain needs to be full and strong, ready for the next step. Harvesting used to be all hard work. Men and women cutting rice with sharp knives, bending all day in the hot sun. It was a slow, exhausting process that required many hands and long hours. Every stalk had to be cut by hand, bundled, and carried away, making harvest season one of the toughest times of the year for farming families. The work was not only physically demanding, but also time-consuming, often taking weeks to finish a single field. Back then, entire communities would come together to help, sharing the burden and celebrating when the work was finally done. But as populations grew and demand for rice increased, farmers needed a faster, more efficient way to bring in the harvest. Today, giant machines called combine harvesters do the job in a fraction of the time. These powerful machines have completely transformed the way rice is harvested, making it possible to cover huge areas quickly and with far less effort. These machines are like factories on wheels, packed with advanced technology and powerful engines. They are designed to handle tough field conditions and keep working even when the weather is hot or the ground is muddy. A combine harvester does 3 jobs at once, making it incredibly efficient. It cuts, threshes, and separates the rice grains all in a single pass through the field. First, it cuts the rice plants near the ground with sharp, spinning blades that slice through the stalks quickly and cleanly. Next, inside the machine, powerful mechanisms shake and beat the cut plants, separating the precious rice grains from the stems and husks. Finally, the clean rice grains are collected in a big tank, while the empty stalks and chaff are spit out the back, returning to the field as natural mulch. All this happens as the machine slowly rolls across the field, moving methodically from one end to the other. The process is smooth and continuous, allowing farmers to harvest large fields in just a few hours. Farmers drive the combine in straight lines, creating neat patterned rows as they go. This organized approach helps them cover every inch of the field efficiently, ensuring that no rice is left behind. Some combines use GPS and smart maps to harvest the field in the best way. These high-tech systems guide the machine along the most efficient path, reducing overlap and making sure every grain is collected. This saves fuel and time, making the harvest not only faster, but also more environmentally friendly. Farmers can get more done with less effort and lower costs. The driver sits in a cool, comfortable cab, surrounded by screens and controls that show exactly how much rice is being collected and how the machine is performing. Modern combines are designed for comfort and efficiency, allowing the operator to work long hours without getting tired. When the tank is full, the combine empties the rice into a waiting truck so the harvest can keep moving without stopping. This keeps the operation running smoothly and ensures that the rice gets to the next stage quickly. The harvest moves quickly and the rice is ready for the next stage, whether that's drying, milling, or heading straight to market. Thanks to combine harvesters, what once took weeks now takes just a day or two, helping farmers feed more people with less effort than ever before. Once rice is harvested, speed matters. Freshly harvested rice contains moisture. If it sits too long, it can spoil or lose quality. That's why farmers rush the rice from field to factory as fast as possible. Large trucks or trailers wait by the field. As soon as the combine fills a load, the rice is poured in. The trucks drive straight to the processing factory. Some big farms have their own drying stations, but many send rice away for cleaning and milling. Along the way, the rice is protected from rain and dirt. Tarps or covered trucks keep the grains dry and safe. This careful transport means fewer losses and better rice for everyone. At the factory, workers and machines are ready. The rice is weighed, tested and sorted before it starts its next big journey. When rice arrives at the factory, the first step is cleaning. Machines blow away dust, leaves and tiny stones. Only clean rice moves forward. Next, hulling machines remove the tough outer shell, called the husk. What's left is brown rice. Some rice stays brown, but most is made into white rice. Milling machines gently rub away the brown layer, called bran. Polishing machines give each grain a shiny, smooth surface. This makes the rice look bright and appealing. Sorting machines scan each grain. Bad or broken grains are taken out. Only the best grains make it through. Finally, the rice is weighed and poured into bags and boxes. Special machines seal the packages to keep the rice fresh. Every part of this process uses smart technology. Sensors and computers check quality at every step, making sure you get tasty, safe rice. Modern rice factories are all about reducing waste. In the old days, a lot of rice was lost or damaged during processing. Today, smart machines catch problems early and sort out bad grains. This means more rice makes it to your table. Some factories use cameras and lasers to scan each grain. If a rice grain is cracked or the wrong color, a puff of air blows it away. Other machines recycle the husks and bran for animal feed or fuel. Nothing goes to waste. Quality control is key. Workers and computers check every batch. If something is wrong, the rice can be cleaned or reprocessed. This stops bad rice from reaching the market. Thanks to technology, every bag of rice is safe, clean, and looks just right. You can trust what you're eating. The journey of rice is long, but each step is important. After packaging, the rice is loaded onto trucks or ships. It travels to stores, markets, and restaurants around the world. Some rice stays close to home. Other rice crosses oceans to reach new countries. Everywhere it goes, rice feeds people. It is a staple food for more than half the world's population. In some places, rice is cooked plain. In others, it's fried, steamed, or mixed with spices. However it's served, rice brings families together. Even after all the machines and miles, rice is still a product of the land. Farmers respect the soil and water that make each crop possible. Factories use energy wisely, trying to protect the environment. By the time rice reaches your table, it has traveled far and changed many times. Each bite connects you to a vast network of people and places. Behind every grain of rice is a team. The land provides the water and soil. Farmers use skill and care to grow healthy plants. Machines and technology speed up the harvest and keep rice safe. Factory workers and engineers keep each step running smoothly. It's a huge effort. From sunrise to sunset, someone is always working to make sure rice is grown, harvested, and delivered. Each job, big or small, matters. Without teamwork, there would be no rice on your plate. This journey shows the value of rice. It takes time, tools, and trust. Every grain is a result of nature and human effort working together. When you eat rice, you share in this story. So next time you see a bowl of rice, remember, it's more than just food. It's the result of land, machines, and people, all working together to feed the world.